Let me talk about the introduction of the integration. Integration is actually the reverse operation to differentiation, which is the process of getting from the derivative to the function. Integration also the basic solution to calculate the area, volume and many more, but it most used to calculate the area under the curve of a function. There are two types of integration. The first one is indefinite integrals. The integration is function where there is no limit for integration. It contains an arbitrary constant. The next one is definite integrals. This function with limit of integration. There are two values as the limits for the interval of integration. One is the lower limit and the other is the upper limit.
Hi, and what time is it? And good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Azizuari bin Azari and I'm from Calculus News. Since the government has been announced in media that everyone need to stay home because of the outbreak of virus called COVID-19. Yeah, COVID-19. Okay. Everyone seems to have a lot of time to spend with family and their own activities. So recently, Pak Mat, as a government worker, also seems to have to upgrade his house and decided to build a balcony and his family can enjoy view from their house. Yeah, it's kind of nice view. Okay, next, after a long journey to build the balcony, Pak Mat just realized that he was not has enough item to build the balcony. So he called us to help him to find the area of the shaded region. Okay, to make things clear out, so I'm gonna explain on this paper. Okay, as you can see, there is a shaded region. It's like you imagine this is a balcony. Okay, this one has been built by tiles. Yeah, this one tiles, that tiles, too many tiles. Okay, this one is the missing area. Pak Mat do not have a sufficient item to build this kind of section. So I and my team gonna make a solution. What is the value of this section? Okay, so let's jump to Afnan for the solution. Bye bye.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Hazi Afnan and I'll show you how to find the area between two curves. So this is the formula to find the area between two curves. As you can see, we don't know what B and A is, so I'll show you how to get it. Okay, since B is an intersection of line X and curve Y, we can just sub X into the Y equation. So here, once I sub it, we just find out the answer and then we got B coordinate, which is 1 and 2. Next, to find A. First, I did the same thing, but I subbed Y with 5 into this equation. So 5 equals to X squared plus 1. I just move 1 to the left, and then like usual, I square root number 4, and then I got the answer 2. So here, we know that coordinate A is 2 and 5. Alright, next step. Since we know A and B, we can use this formula over here. Okay, so this formula states that fx minus gx. And as we know, fx is 5 and gx is x squared plus 1. So here, once I write it down, I write the b and a. Alright, once we follow the formula, which is fx minus gx, we know that the upper is fx and the lower is gx. So 5 minus gx, x squared plus 1, x squared plus 1. So 5 minus g. once you write it down, you can make it shorter by just doing this. You just this minus this, the x over here, and the integer sign over here. This and this is the same thing. Alright, first let's start integrate the whole thing. Like usual, 5 times x times x times x, and then over whatever the x to the power is. Like for instance, this is power of 1, this is power of 3, and this is power of 1. Alright, here to remove this and this, we have to sub x with this, and then we minus. Like so. 5 times 2, which used to be x, times 2 times 2 times 2. Both of these used to be an x. So we sub x with 2, and then this one x with 1. So as you can see, this used to be x and this used to be x. Once we minus both of them, we get this. 10, negative 8 over 3, and negative 2. Minus 5, negative 1 over 3, and negative 1. Just like so. Once we simplify, you can see that 16 over 3 minus 11 over 3, and then you get the answer. 5 over 3 unit square. Thank you.
So for the conclusion, with integration as a mathematical technique, we also can have a different method to solve many problems in our real life. Each of method brings a simple and clear way, thus can be used as a practical data. Furthermore, with table and figure, it will be easier for us to compare the actual data and the predicted data.